I love it. I still love it. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Keralis, and this will be the next episode of Plant Coasters. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Previous episode, we started a spooky theme, and so far, this is my favorite theme of the game. Being because of all the bushes and just kind of like the round down environment and stuff. So in today's episode, we're gonna place two rides. They're already here, but we're gonna connect them and make it look nice. So, plan is move them into place and figure out how we want to connect it. I did mention that I'm gonna cut this off and have like a river here, but I think I might keep it here and terraform a little like a wall of some type and place bushes on top of it. I think that's gonna look really awesome. So let me just get a feel for it, and we're gonna see how things are gonna look. We have the statue of the king. It's fallen down, it's broken down, it's run down. What? It doesn't matter, but the king statue is amazing. I would want to have it the other way around. Problem with it is that he's got these ducks in his arms, and they're spitting out water. So that's not bueno. So it's gonna be like this. His face planting just into the dirt. I'm loving it. So I did create another bridge. This is going to be going, as mentioned, to this other side of this little thingy here. And I'm going to remove this path and make some type of hill, because I just want to have one entrance to the spooky area, and it's going to be through this region. And I did place more bushes around here just to make it look more atmospherical, I guess. But yeah, that's the main plan. And what comes with the lighting, as I mentioned, I'm going to do that as soon as we are done with the whole forest, because then we know where the lights are going to be pointing and whatnot. I think that's going to be the best plan to go with. Yeah. All right, everybody. So I have a plan. Let's just pause the game before it gets really dark and eerie and scary. I do connect both of the rides. This is not the final deal. And I know this is really strange. I made another bridge over here with this path going through, because the main idea here is what we're going to start next is a cemetery in this episode. And I'm thinking, first, I was afraid, I was petrified. First, I had a queue system going all the way here underneath the bridge and going to that ride, but it looked a little bit off, mainly because of the queue. It was so long and it was just a queue. So having a little like path here, for example, and then going through an eerie cemetery, we can maybe have like a church over here. I don't know if you guys been watching me for a long time, but for those who been watching like the Minecraft Let's Builds and stuff, I did like an old medieval church back in the day. And I'm gonna go with the same design, like really old medieval-ish run down. It's gonna look super awesome, and having cemetery on this side, cemetery on that side, connecting here to another path, and then it goes into the ride. And just envision this with tons of scenery around, bushes and scary things. It's gonna look a ride. Then in the far end here abouts, we can maybe have like a manor, a spooky manor with some shops inside. Can maybe have like a shop area over here as well. And this is what I mean about the little wall thingy. Not a humongous wall, not a Donald Trump wall, but just a little like something which blocks off the area. So we don't really see it from the path here. And it's going to be bushified and stuff. And I think it's going to be super awesome. And what comes with the coasters, I've been thinking, I know it's going to be talky now, but I've been thinking about the coaster and the coaster design. We're gonna wait with that until I can maybe even resume those guys here. Let me just go, can I do a test thing here? I will wait with the coaster in this area until they get the wooden coasters into the game. Because I think a wooden coaster would be pretty suited. Not that I'm good at making coasters, but well, I need to learn eventually, right? So that's gonna be it. This is such a horrible ride, holy crap! Why would the faceplant machine? Why would anybody want to ride this ride? It's a little bit steampunky, but I guess it fits the theme anyhow. This is my favorite one, the kiddie ride. So all the kids will have to go through the cemetery to reach this ride, I guess. I'm just kidding. But next, pause the game. Pause the game. I've been talking for far too long. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into the building options, and we're going to see what we can use for the cemetery, because there's got to be building blocks which are just fitting the theme, like columns, for example, or even better, castle windows maybe. I know what you're thinking, but I've seen them and they're pointy and amazing as hell. Let me see here. Do you snap? No snap. Yes, snap now. Doesn't this look like a tombstone? A tombstone! A a tomb of some type. Can have stuff like this. That's the castle windows, but it's gotta be... Oh, baby, look at this. That is totally like old gravestones. So, for example, if we would have this, we could maybe even... Would this be a thing? Or there's gonna be a lot of texture fighting in between? No, maybe not. No, too shabby. Everybody, we're done. No, but let me just grab a few of them. We're gonna see where this takes us. The possibilities are absolutely endless. I'm scratching my beard. I need to shave, by the way. You haven't seen me in real life for ages, and I got a big beard. So let me grab some of those stuffs. We're gonna think about it, and we're gonna start the cemetery on camera this time. Somebody in the comment section told me to add one of those skeletons. I know it's piratey, but holy crap, it's eerie and scary. So let's just put it down here. We can hide it inside of the tree trunk a little bit. I'm loving it. That looks pretty awesome, to be honest. So in front of us, we have a great selection of tombstones. Tombstones. They're gonna be graves. Don't look at this side. We're gonna kind of copy them and rotate them later on. But I like them. But first of all, what I want to do, and I saw somebody do this, but I can't remember who it was. Let me show you. Oh, maybe it was Jake C. For those who watched the like Mystery Mine video, I think it was JC who did this. He used the gates, the castle gates, in a whole different purpose. And that's what I'm going to do. I think it was JC. Yeah, it was JC. So let's use those castle gates. And I'm not sure it's going to work. I don't know, but hopefully it is. Let's see. Castle gate, where are you? I've seen you some here. About. There it is. The portcullis. And what we're going to do with this instead, I'm going to rotate this. And this is going to create... What's the JC? Maybe I'm crediting the wrong person. Doesn't matter. JC was amazing. He used those as like a little cover unit for rides and stuff, as a little roofing protection barrier, I think. But look at this. We can use those as a little gate thingy to our cemetery. And I think this is going to be a win-win. Don't you think? Hopefully you think the same as me. I'm not really sure how far we should go because this road is turning. We're going to have it on maybe all the way to here and then have the same here and then have a chapel. That's going to take literally forever to do. But this game is a little bit like Bob Ross. Painting a painting. I'm not saying I'm Bob Ross. I'm far, far away from Bob Ross. But you have an empty canvas and then you just add stuff to it. And if you're lucky, the end result becomes something amazing. And I love games like this because you can set your own like footprint on it. Not sure that's gonna be the best looking thing. Let's see here. And this is what is tedious. And therefore, like, I don't wanna be the guy who spams out daily videos on this game, even though I'm trying to because I'm having a lot of fun with it. But for those days which I'm not creative, I don't really want to spam out like a shitty video, crappy video, just to spam out a video. I want to take my time, rethink the situation, make it look nice. How did we intersect those? It's about halfway. Let's say we would do halfway as well. Look, no. Me gusta. So I did some minor tweaks to it just to get the curvature nice, and this looks amazeballs. Here underneath I placed the castle wall supports. I was going for a stucco wall, which I adore, but it's no gusta. And that's just because it's just one color in it. Let me just see if I can find it here. Walls stucco, just to show you which I was thinking about. This one, the one with the flat roofing, because that looks so beautiful. Like just having this underneath here, like just a little border. And it also fits nicely with the columns we have here, the fountain supports. But we can't go with it. Well, we can, but it's just this color here. And if I change it to another color, it just doesn't do much. Look here. Let me show you. Take a peek at this. I should change it to this one. It just looks bland. It doesn't look old school whatsoever, so it just can't go with that. But now that we have this, let's start purifying this a little bit. Then what I'm going to do like a blueprint of it, like a side So we can just copy paste, otherwise it's just gonna take forever. But what I've been thinking here, now comes the Bob Ross moment, adding bushes to it, just to make it pop out a little bit. And what I'm gonna go with maybe some ivies. So I'm gonna poop down, let me just align that with the wall. Just having a little bit of ivies on it. The Bob Ross moments with Keralis, I love it. Like this. Not bad, not too shabby. And then having some of those dead bushes around here as well. They're not super dead. I got a little bit of flowers. And I don't think it matters that it crops into the other side. So it's going to be like a rundown old school cemetery type of thing going on. Like this. Then we can have the super dead bush, I guess, as well here someabouts. That is not super dead. This is super dead. Like this. See, you can't really spot the ivy that much now, can you? But it adds. In the long run, it adds. Maybe one of those bushes. And this is what makes the game lags in the long run. But see, it's becoming something. I'm not really sure you can see this, but hopefully you can. Let me see. You come down here, you have this. That's beautiful. And also, we can use the wall ivies as a little like roots, not root system, but just a little ivy, which is being spread out on the pavement or the paths here. Oh, baby. That looks pretty nice. Question is if we should do the same on this, on the entrance theme. I guess we can change colors on the wall here as well as in a later stage, but for now we just have to do. Oh, that looks amazing. How would it look if it would climb up a little bit? I guess not too shabby. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. But when I'm playing this game, everything takes so much longer time than normally it should. And it's the details which does it. I'm gonna blame the details. Like this. Have one of those bushes here as well, someabouts. Just to add some greenery and texture. Little happy trees. Happy mistakes. I love Bob Ross, by the way. I watched the Twitch marathon a lot when he was on. It's just so intriguing. Like, you know, he starts off with nothing and then just creates this most amazing thing ever. Maybe one of those here as well. Like this. Copy this bush to here. I know it's just bushes and doesn't do much, but it does much. Take him down here. It's really run down and it's amazing. Can maybe even put one of those dead trees. Or the crow sounds are absolutely beast as well. Just to show my idea on the wall here, and then I'm going to do this off camera, I guess. Having one of those, and maybe even the maple. Don't worry. Zip. 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 Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Like, oh my god, Keralis, this is just some mayhem of scenery. Yes, that's right. Come down here and it's super run down and it just looks horrible, but it looks amazing at the same time. I'm gonna keep this. This is definitely a keeper. So I'm just grinding away on the wall. And this looks pretty fabulous. Just having a little broken down piece like this. Maybe even turn it even more like this. That looks cool as hell. Do envision this. It's not done. It's going to be painted. It's going to be purified. It's going to look absolutely awesome, I think. Just having those bits and pieces and then this having like super grown over with bushes and stuff. Win, 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 and win, I think. No, I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Trust me on this. Just having like tons of bushes around the whole place. It's going to hide away, I guess, a little bit of the thing in the back here. But does it really matter? Nah. It's all in the details. Inspiration. It's pointless, but it's my pointless, as always. Yeah, I guess I don't really like how it goes into the texture of this guy. But I guess it still works. Yeah, that looks much better. So now it kind of looks like the roots or the branches are over it instead, going through it. God dang it, dang. It's becoming something. It looks like a big orgy of bushes and trees all over the place, but it's got a purpose. Everything here has got a purpose, I guess. You won't really see the wall now because of all the bushes, but it looks like old and the nature has taken it back of some type, right? Yeah, it does. This I love, like this little path here, and that is what I think we're gonna do in a lot of places, like having the tree canopies. Oh, people are gonna hit that in their faces, I guess. Can we lift this up a little bit? Well, that should do it, I guess. So yeah, I want to have like those canopies, so it just makes the path super dark and eerie on the inside. But I'm gonna call this wall quits for today. I'm gonna move on the inside a little bit, because I'm not really sure on this side how we're gonna do, because I want to have a chapel or a little church of some type, and I'm not sure how to incorporate that into the path. What we also can do is just extend this land a little bit, because we don't need this big lake for nothing, I guess, in the future. We're gonna see how this turns out. But now comes the graveyard, and now comes the fancies, making the graves and tombs and stuff. And I'm still thinking about it, like how do we want to have it? Because we do have two possibilities. We can make this, I don't think this is gonna be like this color texture all over the place, but we can do like graves, like just tombstones and then nothing. Or we could even let's go into the building menu. I did show you guys the stucco right before, and that had a little trim. So the question is, if we can use the stucco wall and bring it up a little bit, is that a thing? Could we do it? So let's see, we have this guy. Like, we could make graves which are represented. I guess we can have like different types of stuff, but I guess this wood might not be a perfect fit though. I guess a window top would work, maybe. Or how does that wall, which is not as... I mean, that would be maybe be a thing. Nah, this may be. Nah. I love that texture though. That looks really old school. Old school. I guess this would work. Good thing about this is you can place it wherever you want, because it's not a wall. Like, we can have graves like that. Let's work on this. Although the sandstone one has this little thing, and that looks really nice. Don't you think? Combining this, let's see how that looks. Will this be a thing, or will this be a fail? Trial and error. I don't know. Well, it's not a bad combination. Make the grave a little bit longer, I guess, and then it's going to be a win-win. Just thinking, how big are the people? Okay, they're that size. I wish I could just grab one of them and put them in the grave. I know it sounds wrong, but just to see the size of it. Because obviously this is just too small, and this one here might be too big. That's what she said. How big are you? Will you squeeze it into my grave? Well, hopefully you will. Well, I guess, like, I'm working on it. Give me a break, alright? I'm just trying out different possibilities. And this is not too shabby. We even got a little pig guy. Is the dragon? No, dragon's too happy. Well, this guy is happy as well, but it looks like a little gargoyle. No, I don't know what you call him. It's a pig. Might be a thing. Nah, what is that? A hanging skeleton. Can we do this? This would be freaky as hell. Oh, that would be amazing. Can we hide it somehow? Oh, if this was moving, that would be such a win-win. I'm loving it. Or we can make a casket. We can make a casket for this guy somehow and pretend that this is the casket at the bottom. That would be even easier. But let me just try out the bush though. Because bushes never fail me. Well, usually they don't fail me. This is just the too big bush. Nah, this is not really gonna hide away that it's so good. Nah, that looks really crap. Let's try a casket design. Well, casket it is. I I'm loving it. Obviously, I'm not going to do every single grave like this because this would take me like weeks to do. But this is supposed to be the lid of the casket. There's the casket. There's the guy. And I love this dead bush. I love how this guy here is peeking through the little gap here. Not that it really does matter anything, but hey, it looks pretty awesome. So I'm loving it. What we also could do, which I've been thinking about, is look at this. Don't look at this now. Look at this. What is that? A large bone. Oh, it's humongous. No, but I was thinking this one. The chandelier, what you gonna call them? Candle lamps. We can totally use them as like grave candles. If we hide them away like this, we can have them in different places, and that just for the add to the spooky effect. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Can I rotate you and put you just here? Oh, that is pretty. If I've seen pretty, that is pretty. Also, I'm thinking, okay, this is a lot of talky, but I'm doing stuff, all right. Could we use log planters? Maybe not in this scenario, but we could use them on other graves, I guess, because we can sink them down and pretend it's kind of like those unopened graves maybe could have them, because now this looks a little bit misplaced stuff, but that would be a thing. What is that? Okay, I've seen that. There's so many stuff in here which we could use. Oh, ooh, maybe not that though, but we can use one of those dead trees around this guy somehow. Still spooky sounds. Oh, coming through the grave. Oh, that's going. No, that would be just too humongous. But that would be a thing, I guess. Nah, it's not gonna be a thing. Well, maybe not. Different scenario, different place and time, different grave. That would be a thing. Adding details to this game since 2016. Ha! It's coming alive. Nah, it's pretty dead. It sure takes a lot of time to do stuff like this, but it's so worth it. Oh, baby, that looks pretty nice. Guess we can move this guy into place a little bit just to intersect with the flowers a little bit better. Let's see, like this, perfect. Got it. This is gonna take like literally forever. So we can have graves looking like this. This is not done, by the way. We can have graves or tombstones just picking out like that. Just to kind of mismatch them. But the most important thing is this is gonna be scary as hell going through this place. Because this is the path. Then we just go through here. I wish you could add spooky sounds and stuff, but I don't know. But it's coming along. Holy crap, this does take a lot of time, but it's just right up my alley. I freaking love it, and I mean it, I love it. So I did add some extra graves over here, some extra candles, whatnot. I made a crypt. I tried to make a crypt, and then I broke it. Like it was all in one piece, but I just broke it up because now it looks like this. It just, look at it. It has been here forever, and we have like two... I don't know what you call them. There's bodies in there, right? There's some candles. This tree has pushed this wall apart and now it kind of grows inside of it. It looks pretty nice. Those guys are like all over the place. Some little extra lights and whatnot. And I'm going to continue this, but not in today's episode. I've been doing this for quite a few hours and I need to take a break from it. And I'm going to upload this episode as an episode. We did quite a bit of scenery into the spooky area. So, and I did correct the rides. I should just open them up and let people on them, I guess, because they're just here. So meanwhile, I'm purifying this, they can just be on it. But anyhow, for today's episode, I'm super happy with it. What I want to do, though, to finish this off, I want to add some of those mist effects. That might be a little bit overkill, I don't know. Would you walk in there? I would not. I would poop my pants. Okay, that might be too many of them. It looks goddamn awesome though, but... Nah, this is alright. You guys let me know. Question is, how do I even remove him in case I want to remove him? Can I just do this? Alright, that selects that guy. Okay, I can't find him still. So, not sure this is too much. But it sure does look awesome. I want to see this at night, so let's just speed up the game a little bit. It is eerie. Definitely eerie. I wish you could put sounds, like scary sounds. Or this guy needs to be tweaked a little bit because he's in the chest. There we go. I guess I can remove a few of them. Oh, he's still pooping out. How am I gonna find him now? There we go. Like a boss. There we go. Okay, hands down, I would be terrified in this area. Oh, this looks so awesome. Let's go super night. They actually poop out like tons of light. Oh, terrifying. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys got some inspiration. Spam the like button if you did enjoy this. And I'm going to see you guys in the next episode of Planet Coaster, where we're going to continue. What are we going to continue? We're going to maybe build a chapel. Start the chapel thingy and finish off the graveyard and get closer to this ride, I think. We need some shoppies down here as well. Like some scary shoppies with some toilets and stuff. Because people... well, they might poop their pants. Oh my, look at this at like morning. This looks so badass. Oh, I can just envision this when this is filled up and there's trees and bushes. Ooh, people coming. Are you gonna be spooked out? Look at this, look at the crypt. Nobody? No. Looking the wrong way, dude. This place looks great. Thank you. Or they're positive. And the thing is, like, as I don't have shoppies, they go hungry and thirsty and whatnot. And the happiness goes down. So we need definitely to put more of those. Yeah, this might be too much mist. Everybody. Keralis over and out. See you guys in the next episode of Planet Coaster. Yeah, this is too much. It looks like it's burning. Holy crap. Let's remove a few of them. Maybe have the small ones instead. I don't know. I'm going to figure this out to the next episode. See you guys. And bye-bye. Hey, I'm back. I'm sorry. Look what I did. I put some spotlights. And that is something we're gonna focus on in the future. I promise. But having it dead just on the skeleton, people walking by and just, ooh, there's one lonely guy. He looks very sad and depressed. He's looking for something. Everybody's looking for something. Yeah, I guess this is miles away from home, by the way. And nothing is open in this area. Well, the rides, no, they're not really open. Look at that. Are you gonna get spooked? Nope. Not really. But I love it.